putting together a couple of container gardens, I gave you an information sheet on cactus and succulents. They are really ideally suited to growing in the landscape and in containers here because they're drought tolerant, most of them. The reason they became succulents is they store water in their thick leaves and stems, and it's a mechanism for surviving drought. So they're great for here. The one way you can kill them is overwatering them. They don't want you to do that. They want to dry out between waterings. So they're a plant that you can have and leave town for a week and come back and not find it dead like some of your other potted plants or hanging baskets.
Do something with thorns or spikes on it so we could see how you handle that?
Oh, oh, you're just
good question.
Most cacti and succulents have small root systems. They don't need to take in a lot of water because once they get any, they hoard it. So they don't have huge, deep tap roots and stuff. I think this one's well rooted enough to. Okay, now pinch the pot. Somebody mentioned newspaper, which can be. In fact, I should. Let me see here. What I can use one of these handouts. You can do it this way. You can wear garden gloves, or you can dance around screaming and picking thorns. Hunt for the tweezers. Now, oh, this one has made a liar out of me. Its roots have gone quite deep, so I'm going to have to make a nice big dirty hole in here to get it down far enough that it won't tip. There we go. There we go. And it touched me without getting into me. They behave quite a bit like porcupines. I don't want to violate my use odd numbers. I may be getting it awfully full here.
Could you put like portulaca around that or purslane?
You could, yes, you absolutely can. Purslane is a succulent, and it, yes, and it would climb. Now these are going to climb out of the pot and look good, but yeah, portulaca would look wonderful in a hurry. Then you can also, you don't have to, like, Alyssium it needs more water, but you can keep Alyssium going where it won't die and you won't drown your succulents. You can, in a bed, I've got 3 on there, 4, 5, okay. You can seed sink things in too. Buy flower seeds and put them in, and then you have flowers part of the year, and then you have your structure left. I don't have these done very evenly.
A lot of the succulents do better in full sun.
Many of them do. Now, I wrote something on that handout that I gave you, and I read, where was that? Reese just saw something today. Oh, one of the plant tags that I was reading said, full sun unless you're in a climate with high heat. These places that when they write those tags on a plant and it says full sun, they've never seen South Texas in August. Yeah. The 5 o'clock sun here is brutal, even to succulents and cacti, anything. Oh, come on, guy, now stand up. I've made him go crooked. Let's see here. What can I do? Push from here, hold there. If I mash down in here and weight it, I had a pocket in the soil that let it. Okay, there. He's a little off center, aren't we all? And here's another scrap that you just lay on the dirt. Succulents, you don't, actually if you put them in anything wet, you can't start them in water or do anything like that. And even they don't like to start in very wet soil. So with a succulent, if you have a piece that breaks off, just barely put it in the soil, lay it down there. You can even lay some of them on top and they'll root. Have anybody ever grown a jade plant?
Yes.
Sometimes you'll find a leaf has gotten knocked off, and you come by a week later and that leaf is laying there and little roots are coming off the end of it heading down towards the soil. So if you break something off, just stick it in.
How long will that plant last with all the different plants in it? Will you have to repot it at some time?
Maybe if this guy gets really big, sometimes they grow, now with these guys, you can just trim it off every year, give them a haircut, and they'll come off the side. They'll eventually, these are going to hide the edge of this pot. They'll crawl over it. The big one, they don't have to have a big root system. it's got as much, the root it has now would support a plant almost twice its size. So this might go years without being repotted. It depends, it's going to depend largely on how fast that guy wants to grow. Let's see here, which one would be better to have the rocks? I said we were going to use rocks somewhere. Put them on this one. And they do make it look good and act more tidy. They are not. Okay, I think we're about done here.